Hi everyone, welcome to this stream, guys. Hi everyone.
Well, the opening day of any competition is special for everyone. A red letter day for everybody here, and those of you who have joined us for our live coverage. I hope everybody is comfortably strapped in for the ride. We're sure that this will be a feast of football, irresistible, emotional, a roller coaster for everyone involved. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard, on his day, is one of the world's best, Jim. So how do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Well, we all know he's at his best when he's coming in from that left side, whether it's to drag people away and isolate them or to combine with central attackers. But he also often plays as a 10, as we know.
There's the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
What a throw in.
Hello. Hi, bro.
Chooses to go cross-field.
Good switch, that.
Rodri. Arsenal looking to pass their way through. He's tried one! That was mighty close. Ruben Neves. Palmer. He's going for goal! Oh, belter! Sumptuous finish, an absolute
It's so
joy!
cold.
You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think you've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Arsenal make the perfect start. They are already ahead. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score.
Pass.
Van Dijk.
Passing.
Ruben Neves.
Messi.
And it's Messi. And it's Palmer. Arsenal are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Played out wide. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Dumfries just loves to go forward whenever he can.
Malaysia really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
Ruben Neves. Nuno Mendes. Now it's Hazard. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Palmer! It's hit the upright. Oh, cracking ball. And he's had a hit.
It's so bad.
Nicely weighted ball. Konate. And Mendes. And Konate. Van Dijk. Ruben Neves. Dumfries. And it's Ruben Neves. Arsenal finding their passes. This looks promising. Real chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Rodri does well to get it back. Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Mbappe. It's a really well measured ball, neatly clipped into space.
Arsenal can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
And it's Rodri. Spread out to the left. Nuno Mendes. Some really good ball movement. Played out towards the right wing. Messi takes control of it and he's having a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And now a sudden chance to counter. He's in a great position here. He's having a go! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Can he get it through? Spread neatly. He is through here. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Plays it through. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Arsenal merit their advantage on the balance of play. They did most of the probing and got their reward, although they should have a bigger lead. Could come back to haunt them.
Arsenal have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break.
Everyone, please welcome our players.
Okay.
So off we go once more.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
He's got away. Shapes to shoot. It's in. They have come roaring back.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
After 48 minutes is...
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing. Having the composure to score is another.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Both teams having to rewrite their plans and start from scratch here. Plenty of food for thought for both managers.
Dumfries. And here's Mbappe. Played back in. Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught on it here. Crossed into the box. Goes for goal! No, not quite.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
And he's managed to get free. Spread it left. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
Dumfries.
Arsenal really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure and come again.
Konate to Ruben Neves. Almost an hour gone. And he's forced to go back. Referee's given a throw. In with the challenge. Azar conjures time and space where few can. Nice control. Nuno Mendes. Rodri. Oh, good spread. Passing nice and neat. And here's Mbappe.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Rodri. Nuno Mendes. Oh, what a ball! Takes a shot! Goal! Arsenal! Into the lead once more. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Arsenal get themselves into the lead. Just eases him off the ball. Gives it back. Ruben Neves. Dumfries. And it's Ruben Neves. Palmer. And here's Mbappe. Nicely spread. Little pass back. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. It could be in here. Dumfries makes the interception. Palmer. It's Van Dijk. Nuno Mendes. Half an hour gone in the second half. Azar.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And here's Mbappe, over to the left.
Arsenal clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
What is this?
Rodri. And he's only too happy to take that back. That's a good ball out wide. Malaysia have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. They've played it short. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. It's gone out for a throw-in. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Nuno Mendes. And it's Ruben Neves. And it's Ruben Neves. Dumfries, distributed tidily. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here.
There will be 3 minutes added
Played out to the left flank. It's Azar! No mistake! Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Arsenal could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
And the referee brings it to a close. Arsenal can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to, following this splendid display of poise, potency and proficiency.
It's not FIFA,
Palmer,
it's
voted
Efootball.
Man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it.
Waru Carreras.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's 4-3-3.
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times, they'll mix their game up and keep their width.
And a chance!
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let...
Homer! No, not the best of headers.
I think he did really well to get the shot away, to be honest, given how much pressure he was under at the time.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. He is through here. Engages and forces him off the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And that's been drilled in.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that he basically excels at. He's fantastic. Once he comes inside, anything is possible.
Hi everyone, hi.
Corner number 2 then. He's having a shot! It's run loose, who's going to get there? And now they can spring out of defence. So it is still 0-0. He's found a way through. And he's had it nicked away. Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Gabon clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Apindangoy. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Mbappe, played out to the right. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
It's Messi.
Messi! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Rodri. Over to the left. Hazard. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's gone for goal!
What a goal!
Oh! Fantastic! Sumptuous finish and
Rodri.
absolute joy! The crowd demanded, and he was thrilled to oblige.
Après 32 minutes de jeu.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Aubameyang. Played out to the left flank.
Aubameyang.
He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Foot in. Oh, lovely bit of skill. And that pass just didn't quite work. Nuno Mendes.
Arsenal really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
And it's Palmer. Oh, good spread. Messi. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Lamina. Now it's Aubameyang. Nicely spread. Gets into some space. He's picked his way through. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Messi gets into a good position. Bruno Aquilmanga. Now Lamina. Couldn't squeeze it through. Rodri does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Now it's Aubameyang. Van Dijk gets a foot in here. Now it's Mbappe. And that could set him on his way. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And the first half is done. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Arsenal head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Arsenal carrying a one-goal lead. Konate.
What? Why are you walling it? It's not fake.
Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Dumfries. Van Dijk. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Ruben Neves. That has been slung wide. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Here's a chance! Always going over the top.
If he sacrifices some power, he may control the elevation.
Now he's off and running. Bruno Aquilmanga. Can he get it through? The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Lamina. Out to the right. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Now then, clash of the egos.
Team still separated by the game's only goal. Lamina.
Screen
Lamina.
this play game is
Well,
real.
the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Hazard could try cutting inside here. It's Hazard! And that would have been some goal.
Hazard can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Deftly away. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and the creator-in-chief is unsurprisingly being treated as a special case now.
Played out towards the right wing. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
And he's in on goal, and the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Cleared away. Threads one in. Casillas claims comfortably.
It's offside.
Gabon really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Hazard. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. The message is clear, none shall pass. Messi. Just about up to 75 minutes. Now the ball's gone astray. Pass somewhat off target. And this is Hazard. Hazard! And he hits the net. And that should do it. Within sight of the finish line.
It's Hazard.
But pour l'équipe d'Arsenal. Après 76 minutes de jeu par le numéro 18.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Arsenal are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Oh, that's a key interception. That has been cut short. Aimed beyond the defence. Rodri. Shifted it to the flank. And here's Hazard. Mbappe is onto this. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Great chance here from position A1. And this the perfect opportunity to create... Messi! Oh, it rattles the bar! And he can clear it away. And here's Dumfries. Ruben Neves. He's gone for goal! Lacking in accuracy.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Arsenal can consider themselves just about safe now. He's got away, and he cuts out the supply. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Aubameyang. Arsenal needed that, they really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Messi. Van Dijk. Messi. To Ruben Neves. And it's Rodri.
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
Dumfries. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. For Palmer. Ruben Neves. Spread out to the left.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And that's it. Arsenal can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to, following this splendid display of poise, potency and proficiency.
Open packing. Manchester United. Lisandro Martinez.
Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And it's Camavinga. Can he finish? And it's hit the woodwork and out. Ball's gone out of play.
Ui.
It's going to be another throw. And here's Palmer. Palmer! He's done very well to get to that.
Palmer is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. And that should get the job done. It's run loose here. And now they can spring out of defence.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him. Can he finish? Goal! Arsenal!
Kylian Mbappé.
Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
That's superbly well played. Any aspiring strikers out there watching this, that's the sort of movement you need to create space.
Arsenal penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that silenced the crowd, Peter. Item 1 on the to-do list. Done.
Stankovic. Camavinga. It's a really well-measured ball. Opts to play. And a chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. He'll try to keep this alive. Chooses to... He's having a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Arsenal are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Now it's Nkunku. Well, nicely intercepted. Palmer. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Stankovic. And it's Mendes. Passes coming off in quick succession here. That's a good ball out wide. And Alexander-Arnold. Stankovic. Now it's Palmer. Has a shot! Tries to play it through. Now it's Nkunku. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Alexander-Arnold. Stankovic. Played out to the left flank. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Batasagi. And it's Rabiot. Fofana. Now Modric. Half an hour played now. Can he latch on to this? And he shoots! Really well taken goal. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
That has certainly made things interesting. Chance! Goal! Arsenal!
What play?
And they get themselves in front! That was fabulous, the most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Arsenal go into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Now it's Hazard. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Stankovic. He's going for goal! And here's Mbappe. And it's Camavinga. Shot could be on. Tries a shot! Oh, another save. Arsenal have their second corner now. And he's there to clear it. Milan are looking to go forward now. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, this looks sharp. And he's worked it through. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Stankovic. Camavinga. Palmer has created one goal already.
There they go, hunting again.
And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Decent hit from there. Modric. There's the whistle for half-time. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Arsenal are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break.
Ricordiamo a tutti i tifosi che è possibile consumare alcolici solo nelle apposite aree. Grazie.
What's your name?
Attenzione, un cambio.
My name is Rab.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Palmer will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Hazard, here's a man in form. Arsenal do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Arsenal looking to pass their way through.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this, plenty... Oh, shooting chance! And he nearly went all the way.
Messi can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
But Asagi can get it clear. Martinez. Stankovic. Hazard gets into some space. Now there's a... He's had a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Arsenal get their fourth corner. That's the keeper's ball. Milan have the chance to go the other way. And it's Camavinga.
67.
Modric. Gabbia. Rabiot. He's found a way past. Ball swung in. And he's gone looking for safety. That's a sharp pass. Mbappe under intense pressure.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they've made the right call.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is... Up he goes! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Arsenal still have the cards to affect this game.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter, it's all about...
And he's had a hit! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Has another go! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
The corner count is rising. That's 6. Pavlovic attempts a clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Loftus-Cheek. Konate.
Messi.
Dumfries. Not the most convincing of passes. Messi. And it's Palmer. And Stankovic. Palmer. It's anyone's ball now. Martinez. And it's Camavinga. Now Dumfries. Messi. And it's Palmer. Stankovic. And this is Messi. And Messi sticks it away. And surely that does it. Perfect time, decisive strike. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Messi.
Arsenal take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Messi. Now it's Loftus-Cheek, and he's got the beating of his man. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Arsenal needed that, they really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And here's Mbappe, and he's in on goal, shot a goal! He should have put that one away.
Oh, he went for it there, knowing full well that it could have all been wrapped up.
And that has been cleared. And now they can spring out of defence. Loftus-Cheek.
Loftus-Cheek.
And it's Loftus-Cheek. Into the last 5 minutes.
Awesome.
Look at the space here. Fofana. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Palmer. Nicely spread. And here's Messi, showing good feet. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Bullish header! No, couldn't quite control it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Modric. Now it's Loftus-Cheek. Camavinga. And here's Mbappe. He's through here. Now it's Messi. Shapes to shoot! They want to be quick to recover this. And he's only too happy to shoot! And that will be it. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Arsenal can be really happy with this. I saw it as one of these defining games for them, and they showed real character to get the job done. A big statement for anyone who might be up next.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Where are you from, guys? Where are you from? Hello, hello, bro. What the fuck? Neymar Jr., Kaká, Roberto, Mason, Ronaldinho, Cafu, Roberto Carlos. That is crazy.
Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers. So will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I think it would be impossible to overlook this fella, Lamine Yamal. Obviously, he's often deployed as an inverted winger, but what stands out in his game is that he really thrives on one-on-one situations, and I always think that that brings excitement and entertainment to a game of football. And of course, his job is to supply, and it's never as easy as people think. But he's doing it quite well.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. And here's the chance to counter. Great vision. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
One touch.
Takes a shot! He's delivered all right!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods. And that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Morata really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
That's Bebeto. Looking for options for movement. Look at the space here. Oh, great keeping. Snaffled out the danger.
Well, his positioning was just spot on and he made the goal look an awful lot smaller.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Williams.
That's going in strongly.
Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
Nicely weighted ball. Nico Williams finds himself offside. Succumbs to the pressure. Kaká has given away a free kick. That pass isn't the best.
Spain are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Great ball, and he's in here! Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's away! It's Ronaldinho! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Brazil with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. He's in a great position here. Shapes to shoot! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. Ronaldinho looking to penetrate opposition lines. And they win it back again. And here's Neymar. And this is Ronaldinho. Oh, cracking ball. And the finish! He scores! And there's the goal they've been looking for. That was a given. It always was.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Brazil are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. And this is Ronaldinho. Spain are looking to go forward now. And they're quick to get it back. Closing in on goal. And here's Neymar. Chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they're at it again in double quick time. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. And that's it. Well, that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator. So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. The famous yellow wall stands tall. This has to be one of the most iconic places in European football. The action has already started. Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard, on his day, is one of the world's best, Jim. So how do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Well, we all know he's at his best when he's coming in from that left side, whether it's to drag people away and isolate them or to combine with central attackers. But he also often plays as a 10, as we know, in a free role.
And is that a new dimension to his game?
No, he's been at that for years, and he's just very good wherever he plants himself.
Nuno Mendes. Camavinga. Nuno Mendes. Now it's Hazard. That is lovely. He's going for goal! And that wasn't far away.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Yep.
And here's Mbappe. Very nicely done. Mbappe! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
The goal scorer for Arsenal after 12 minutes is number 11, Kylian Mbappe.
Arsenal penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that silenced the crowd, Peter. Item 1 on the to-do list. Done.
Palmer will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Spread neatly. He has found the way through. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. Arsenal are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Nuno Mendes. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And here's Mbappe. Shapes to shoot! Oh, denied brilliantly.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Arsenal with the corner, they're first. That has been knocked clear. And it's Camavinga. Played out to the left flank. Stankovic. And it's Alexander-Arnold. It's Camavinga. Nuno Mendes. That has been slung wide. Has a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Palmer strokes it back. Passing is crisp and sharp. Might be... He's having a shot! He's got a goal! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's
maybe
a joy to watch.
Maybe Holland is better.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Now it's Mbappe. Girassi. Now this could be a chance.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He gets big! They've scored! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that.
Kane.
Clinical.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Camavinga. And Konate. Palmer. Looking to play him in. He's in space and looking for options.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Looking for options for movement. Lovely feet. He's gone for goal! And the ball's come loose here. Arsenal heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. And it's Azar. Good play on the left-hand side here. Camavinga. And here's Palmer. And the shot! It's there!
Cole Palmer.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Yeah, there's going to be a significant change of approach, I think. They really are shaking up their attack now.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
3 minutes at a time.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Some really good ball movement. Palmer. In towards the back stick. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. And that'll be the last act of the first half.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Arsenal are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. He's found a way through. Now it's pop and the shot! Spectacular save! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Yes, it is a
Kane, clearly the target here.
Well, I can imagine it's going to be quite a scramble for the ball, but we know who has the magnetic impact.
And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Azar. Azar going face-to-face with his great rival. That's a good ball out wide. Fired deep towards the back post.
Arsenal clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Schüller. And they've got rid. Stankovic. And here's Azar. Oh, he's found support out wide. And it's Mendes. Great chance!
Nuno Mendes.
Split-second reaction.
Nuno Mendes clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Arsenal have their third corner. Oh, the ball's come loose here, and he's following up! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Kane duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Okay.
Arsenal grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Foot in.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work.
Decent chance! It's in! They're back within reach! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
The attendance for this match was 60,300.
So is this the start of a comeback? Camavinga. Arsenal perhaps contemplating their next change here. Hazard gets into some space. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Kane. Ryerson. Quality ball. Well, they've got it again. Madueke. And it's Palmer. Oh, what a ball! Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Camavinga, who does have... Here's a chance! That's clear-cut. It's a free kick. Oh, that's a booking. Always looks it.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Anton kept his eye on it, and he's there. Palmer touches it back, closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Hazard. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And it's Camavinga. Alexander-Arnold. Madueke has it out wide, and it's Palmer! And that would have won it.
Palmer clearly furious with himself there. They looked for all the world like they were going to go 3-up.
Chance here to counter. Hazard. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that's nice. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Corner number 4 coming up here. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's had it taken off him. Ryerson. Oh, red, nice interception. Alexander-Arnold. Bruno Mendes. And this is Kane. It's a really well-measured ball. And there's the shot! Oh, should have put that away. Just 5 minutes left. And it's Palmer. And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Girassi. Now it's Brandt. Threads one in. This looks promising. Can he finish? Oh, that is rather wayward. Madueke. Palmer.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Shifted it to the flank. Hazard. And that's it. Arsenal have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game. I think it shows great maturity on the part of the players, and it was, for me, well-deserved and well...
Thank you for all, guys. See you in next stream. Goodbye.